really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So USC's offense comes on the field first today. Well, coming in here, it's the Trojans who have the bragging rights in this rivalry. And that doesn't sit well with the Notre Dame fans. If there's one team they want to beat, it's the Trojans every year.
Yeah, Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think that last loss may have been made more of a big deal than maybe it needed to be. A few tweaks here and there on both sides of the ball since then, and it appears Notre Dame may be in a much better place to be able to knock off USC.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. It's a solid gain.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris?
The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. They're going to run it. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, USC. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll give it to the back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
With the catch, it's Green. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Well, he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The offense starts with a short field. run it on the toss. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Using his legs, it's Green. Finding some room with the 25. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Chance to catch him there.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this do? It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Been a decent game there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards. If he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Trojans are in the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. At the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback stopping for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ross. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Green. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. Finally make the tackle, but not before. Crosses midfield. First down at the 44. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Number 18, set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to pass. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Ferguson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Well, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Touchdown, Irish. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Carr. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
Quick throw. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. That'll put him over 150 yards today, for he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And it's a bunch formation. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Clements. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Toss play to the running back going left. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Finds his man. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Notre Dame. And now the try here for the extra point. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Scanning the field. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And the Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The back's got it. Passes the 40. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back. It's Carr. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. That's Carr. It's Tease. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
That's reeled in. It's Clements. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much in the lead.
Carolina to kick the extra point.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before he gains. Down. The screenplay works. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush on the quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking for some space. It's Clemens. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They cooked up it's over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Catch made on the out route. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Going for his running back. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And notice how the balance of this pass passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, he can't quite hold on. A great chance for the reverse interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. To the air. It's Carr. Contact as he threw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. And they put something together in this drive. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another
sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Working clock with the ground game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
To throw, it's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, USC. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points. to score quickly. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch. To get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to... into sync and find a rhythm.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way. This offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's caught inside the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score USC 52, Notre Dame.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the kick is popped up by the hands team, and that should be enough. For the victory, they can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now here's the toss play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The sure hands. It's Ferguson. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.